Okay, so we're going to try to just do neighbor notes in F major. We're going to call this first position extended because we're doing everything in first position, but when we need to leave first position, we'll leave with the finger we were just on and come back to first position again. So we never actually really leave first position. Okay? In the PDF I've sent you, I've highlighted the notes that are in that are part of the arpeggio, that are in the chord, that F major chord. But also it's the long held note in each pair. So I've had repeating, each measure has a repeat sign because basically it's the easiest way for me to put this on paper for you. And it's also in tab, which is not what we're used to looking at necessarily as far as this is concerned. But you should see in each pairing of notes that you could just repeat this as long as you want it. So in the first one, we have the first fret F, and that's highlighted, and that's the longer note, the dotted half note, followed by a quarter note E, open E. And then you'd play that again. So you'd play F, E, F, 2, 3, E, F, 2, 3, E, F. And you just keep doing it, okay? The next one is F up to the G. So the long held F, 1, 2, 3, G, F, 2, 3, G, F, 2, 3, G, F. In the third measure, we've actually had to move up into our extended first position. So our third finger moves up to the 5th fret to A. That's in the fret. Okay, I'm sorry. That's in the 5th fret. That's in the chord. That's part of the arpeggio. So I want you to play that note and go back and forth, but you're going to use your third finger. It's going to feel funny, but you can go back and forth on that note. A, G, A, G, A, 2, 3, G, F, 2, 3. That's what you would do for that one. The next one is down to the next string. So first finger C, there's your C, and the D is your neighbor note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, D, C, 2, 3, D, C. Okay? This one it gets kind of funny though. The neighbor note below C is B flat. That's not on that string. It's going to be on the third string. So we're actually going to move down. The last measure on that first line of that page there is going to be C, then go to the 3rd fret, 3rd string, B flat. 2, 3, B flat, C, B flat, C. So I guess theoretically you could play this whole thing as one whole line. Let's keep moving forward though. I might do that at the end. But let's just isolate each measure for now, okay? So going on the next line there, you've got your A, which is part of the arpeggio, A, and then open G. 2, 3. You just keep repeating that measure, okay? Then we're going to add the next neighbor note. The neighbor note above A is B flat, okay? That's why you're going to go to that 3rd fret now. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, B flat, A. Third measure, we've moved our third finger out of that position or into the extended part of first position, and you're going to play C on this 3rd string. C, B flat, C, B flat, C, B flat, C. Okay? Then we move to the 4th string. This is your F. This is the note that's in your arpeggio on the 4th string. And you're going to go to the neighbor note below it, F, E, F, E, F, E, F. And the next measure, the last measure on that second line is going to be F up to the G above it. So I guess theoretically you could play the open G, but I'm going to play the one that's on the 5th fret. So you're going to go F, G, F, 2, 3, G, F, 2, 3, G, F, 2, 3. Yeah, and then that does the second line for us. We're just going to keep going. The 3rd line down, we've got the C. That's the highlighted note. That's in the arpeggio. And the neighbor note below the C is B flat. So we're going to play C, B flat, C, B flat, C, B flat, C. And the next measure would be C up to the D above it. C, D, C. 3rd finger does the whole thing. D, C, D, C. The other note that's on that 5th string that's part of the arpeggio is your open A. Okay? So we're going to go up to the B flat above it. A, B flat, A, B flat, A, B flat, A. But the neighbor note below the A is your G, and that's on the 6th string. So that's going to be here. So you're going to go A, G, A, G, A, G, A. And then let's just keep going. Our first finger F on the 6th string is the last measure on that 3rd line. F to the neighbor note E below it. E, F, E, F. And then we're going to move up. We have the neighbor note above that is G. F, G, F, G, F. And the last part of this thing here is our 3rd finger moves up to the 5th fret to the A. That's going to be out of our first position or into the extended part of first position. And you play the note that's in the arpeggio. A, G, A, G, A, G, A. Hopefully that makes sense. Just for giggles, I want to see if I can play this whole thing. Let's put an F at the end. So I did not write that to be a melody, but it's kind of funny when you hear it all the way through. Anyway, so those are all notes playing, and you're accenting the note that is that's in the arpeggio, and the other notes are just being played to essentially fill time between, or usually if you do it correctly, it's to bridge you to another note that's in the arpeggio. The next exercise we do, which would be passing tones, will be better examples of that, but you can either practice that, what I just did, or not. It's no big deal. But the most you want to get out of this right now is knowing that when you're playing one note that's in the arpeggio and knowing when you're not. Okay? Just basically each measure should be repeated as many times as you want. If you followed along with what I did, then you just do it a couple of times through, and I think that's cool. Alright, I'll see you in the next video.